Trump right now is headed to Asheville, North Carolina. He has been in office for 5 days. In 5 days, Asheville, North Carolina, and Western North Carolina has seen more movement than they have in the past 120 days since the hurricane hit in September. Let me tell you what I'm hearing from some of the locals. They had about 3,000 families that were staying in FEMA hotels. They had these FEMA hotel vouchers. For the past month or so, they have been fighting almost on a weekly basis because they've been on the brink of being kicked out of these hotels, and they have had to fight and fight and fight. Locals were helping them band together to fight. Okay, extend their vouchers for one more week, extend it for 5 more days, 4 more days, and they have been in crisis mode. This is one of the reasons some of these people haven't been able to focus on rebuild, is because they've been staying in crisis mode. Some of these parents are having full-on panic attacks, not knowing where they're going to stay, if they're going to be homeless. And imagine that you get an extension, but it's for 4 days. So Trump gets in office, automatically some of these vouchers are extended all the way through March. I'm even hearing some May. I don't know if the May is true, but definitely through March, which is giving them a few months of breathing room to just relax for a second. Not only that, you now have several families that are being moved into furnished apartments. And these apartments have been sitting there for months, so they could have been moved this whole time. And now Trump is going down there to visit. It's so eye-opening. And one of the things that happened too before the election day, JD Vance went down there and talked to some of the locals and said, "What do you guys need? What do you need from us? Tell me exactly what you need." He didn't go down there and tell them what they needed. He listened. And he made an announcement saying that he told the people, as soon as we get into office, we're coming back. And they kept their promise. This is such a big deal. And I want to say something else. Trump has talked about ending FEMA because what good are they doing? They just get in the way. And I got to tell you, being in North Carolina, that is the consensus amongst everyone, is how much FEMA sucks. Somebody asked, what was the biggest lesson you learned down there? The biggest lesson that I learned down there was that human beings are amazing. We are amazing. We are so capable. We mobilize quickly. We care about each other. The things that we are able to get done and the quickness that we are able to get it done is absolutely incredible. The problem is you have these giant agencies like FEMA that stand in the way of everything. There's too much bureaucracy. There's too much red tape. There's too many HR. I don't know what it is. It overcomplicates things and it stalls progress that could be made. So Trump had the idea of getting rid of FEMA and putting disaster relief more locally to the states. I totally agree with that. It's too big of an agency. They're too disconnected, and it just overcomplicated everything. Nobody likes them. No one. And also seeing the contrast just with everything, even seeing the footage, I'm going left field here, even seeing the footage of the illegal immigrants that they're picking up, that the Biden administration protected, that these sanctuary cities protected. One guy with 17 prior convictions, a gang member. Why are you protecting him? How is that not a threat to the community? It's just bonkers. I hate to think what would happen if we had 4 more years. I don't like to be a doomsday, but I'm like, would we even have a country left if these horrible people were in office for another 4 years? And in New York City, here you have New York City, illegal immigrants who have been staying in some of these hotels months and months, years, some of them, and the people of North Carolina can't even get an extension for more than like 5 or 6 days. It's unbelievable.